Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. We got our tonight's video, or tomorrow's video, whatever time you look at it. Please like and subscribe because I don't get paid for these videos. I don't have a backer. I don't have anything. Please like and subscribe. I got like 90% of people watching these that are not subscribed. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just hit that subscribe button. And like I said, on with the video.
Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. Sorry I'm putting a lot of videos out, but I have nothing really to repair. I've got plenty of PS2 parts I need to get rid of, and it's to the point where PS2s are not even viable to even work on anymore. I mean, hardware is better than emulation, but I'm going to tell you right now that if you got a busted drive, yeah, you can run stuff off a hard drive with OpenPL loader, but OpenPL loader is not 100%. I want to say 100% compatible with stuff. I've noticed that. Like Pimp My Ride, Pimp My Ride doesn't work. You got to have the disc for that. There's a few others that I've had issues with. I mean, that's why I have my setup the way I have my setup. Like I said, it's kind of an update video. Just I switched my schedule. Been doing a lot of live stream videos on video games computer games that I have and stuff like that. YouTube's not pushing my stuff anymore. I appreciate the people looking for actual repair help that's actually looking at the old videos and stuff like that. I'm at 610 subscribers. I don't get paid for that. My watch hours is like 2,500 maybe. Maybe a year, maybe if I'm lucky. Just trying to get people to understand and realize that, yeah, there's more videos coming out, but they're becoming like more like blog videos and people that actually want to fix their PlayStation 2 and all that stuff. I just haven't recorded anything because, like I said, YouTube's not pushing the stuff, pushing the algorithm. I did some Monster Jam stuff. FLD Motorsports got pissed about it. We're in a copyright war with that because they don't own the media rights to it. It's really ridiculous. They like to hop on people's stuff because YouTube's AI sucks on the copyright tool. I've had where I was playing Ocarina at a time live stream, and it would tell me that some dude, because he did a instrumental of Ocarina at a time, that they own the rights to it because it was already on YouTube. And I went, no, Nintendo owns the rights to that stuff. They own the rights to the music. They own the rights to the whole entire game. And you got to sit there and basically browbeat YouTube to take it off because they won't. Because it can't be monetized. I'm not monetized anyway. I don't really care. It's one of those things. I mean, like I said, it's kind of a quick video to show you guys that I'm still around. I'm still doing stuff. I wish I could record stuff that I do at work all the time. I mean, I got to do a fan clutch. I got to do a lip pump on a Cummins. I said, to show you the real life struggles of being a diesel tech in this industry. It sucks. That one, it's behind the ECM bracket. I got to take, because it's in the truck, I got to take half the engine apart to get to it. People don't learn and realize that most of this stuff is all one use, like high pressure fuel lines and stuff like that. And that's why my boss is having a spaz, why I'm asking for all this stuff. Because it's not in the budget. It's not in the budget. Well, then the no start's not in the budget. If I can't get parts to fix this PepsiCo truck, then why is it in here? The guy's only worried about a stinking bonus and what his budget is and all that, and staying within budget to get a bonus. It's like, this guy's got to learn to realize that in fleet, there is no, if you're in budget, great. If you're not, you're never going to be. I mean, like I said, this is just a quick video, and I'll show you all the scrap pile of stuff I got that I got to get rid of and stuff. If you guys want any of this stuff, let me know. I'll ship it to you. I had a guy rip off a 53-pin connector on a Series 1 with a you know, it was an I think it was one of the stack motherboards, and he ripped it off the drive side and broke the connector. I'm like, how the hell can he do that? And he screwed up the he showed me pictures and stuff. I wish I kept it and put this on this video and edited it in, but there's some people that don't know how to work on a PlayStation, and no offense to those people that are trying, but these guys are trying to make profits off these things and doing little as possible on these things and selling them for $200. That's not what I was doing on eBay, and the reason I don't buy them anymore is because you can't find a laser less than $75, and they're wanting for broken PlayStations. They're wanting $50. Nobody's gonna buy a $200 PlayStation from me. Nobody. The used market right now for them are like between $75 to $100 if they're mint. If you're looking for a brand new one, yeah, you're gonna pay. You're sealed. You're gonna be paying over $1,000 for it. But that doesn't guarantee you when you get it out of the box, it's not going to need repairs because it's been sitting there and all that stuff. And I need to make a better video about how the network resistors work and all that stuff, and how Sony made that into an IC chip with like 8 little resistors on it, because they're all throughout the board on there. They're throughout the board, and they'll cause no video issue. It depends on what model you have and what board revision you have. They're getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper when it came down to the slims. And yes, I still need to fix the slim in my closet because I think it's a transistor, and I broke the cable for the power switch, and I think there's a transistor. Trying to figure out on an older board diagram if there's a transistor between them two fuses, because if a transistor is bad, it will pop. It'll blow fuses. The collector and the emitter will blow a fuse if it's supposed to be a one-way diode in there, and if the diode's bad, it'll blow a fuse. It'll keep blowing fuses until the short is resolved. I mean, I need to figure that one out. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, it's a good thing for somebody who has that issue. I need to revisit that. I just haven't had time. Excuse me. When you're working 5 days a week, almost 10-hour days, it's kind of hard to record videos and stuff. I mean, if YouTube was my full-time job, I'd probably have daily videos and kept buying PlayStations and PS5s. But after a while, that's going to get old. I mean, I'm not going to spend $250 for a no display on a PS5, because to be honest with you, I can send it to Sony for $260 and have a 1-year warranty when you're done, as long as you don't screw with the warranty sticker, because they're starting to get picky with that. You open it, you own it, I guess. I mean, they won't even repair. They won't even make repairs, I guess, because there was somebody that I saw on Facebook Reels that tried to open it themselves and fix it, and it was under warranty. They tried to play warranty, and they said, "Well, the thing. Well, if you're gonna sit there and fight Sony on the Magnuson Warranty Act, I mean, that's up to you guys, but." Those warranty stickers are null and they're not. They don't void your warranty. They can't tell you can't open it up and fix it. But as far as I'm concerned, I got one that intermittently overheats, and I think it's an APU issue. Well, it's one of my ex-girlfriend's brother's PlayStation. I told him, I said, "There's nothing I can do for you. You're gonna have to send it in." Like I said, like and subscribe, guys. I know my older videos are cool and all that stuff, but it's getting to the point where I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to proceed with this channel. Like I said, YouTube's not pushing anything out anymore. I'm probably going to go to the end of the month and go back to the Mayo Civic Center and put some more, get some more monster truck footage, amateur monster truck footage and stuff like that. I'm probably going to tell my boss I'm taking that day off and taking my kids out there, and I'll probably record some motocross and them crushing trucks, crushing stuff and doing stuff like that, and doing races and stuff. The tickets are relatively cheap. They're $50 for a good seat. I mean, that's cheap for that, but that includes the pit pass. Usually general admission's $35 at the door, but I'd rather get them pre-whatever than whatever and go down and, whatever and whatnot. But it depends. There's 2 shows. There's a 1 o'clock show and a 7 o'clock show. It depends on what show I want to go to. Because by the time I get home by 1 o'clock 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I really don't want to go anywhere. So I might just take that day off and figure out if I can come in on a Sunday or what our pay periods are, so I don't lose a day of work. But like I said, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm trying to figure out what content you guys want to watch, and I tried to live stream. I cut my live streaming down because nobody from the YouTube side is actually watching it. And if you go on my Twitch, I have one person watching from Twitch, but on Streamlabs it doesn't tell you who it is, and it doesn't give you any of that stuff. I haven't figured any of that stuff out yet. It's kind of a toss up. I mean, like I said, I might be doing more blog videos and more in-depth videos on how the circuitry works on a PlayStation, and people are like, oh yeah, you can go ahead and put an SSD in there. An SSD with an IDE controller isn't going to do you any more performance than an IDE hard drive, and I can prove that to you right now. I had an IDE hard drive in my PlayStation 2 that was a Sony hard drive that I basically destroyed so that I could use it for OpenPL Loader, and it's a 40 gig hard drive. It does the same speed and everything else as a regular IDE. I mean, yeah, if you put a hard drive and it's formatted for the PlayStation 2, you can actually save to it. I figured that out really quick, but I destroyed that one. So you're talking 40 gigabytes worth of space. But I use that hard drive bay for running games that are like, I like to play MLB The Show 2010. My disc went bad. I still have it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So I was like, oh, I'm going to find a new copy. Well, why the heck would I go on eBay, pay $10 and pay $20 shipping for a game that's not even worth anything? It's only worth $10 new. I mean, like I said, it's getting to the point where that the magnet in my PlayStation 2 is going bad. Where the heck am I going to find a good earth magnet? Those are earth magnets. You got to know what kind of earth magnet it is. If they're too sticky, they won't release the drive. And I've been trying to figure out what type of earth magnet that was that Sony was using, but they don't put it in the service manual. They don't put what kind it is or anything like that. If I can get more information on that, I'd love to, because I'd love to start selling you guys stuff like that so that you guys don't have to guess and all that stuff. Because when the earth magnets go bad, the disc starts to slip in CD mode. I've had that happen a couple times upstairs, and I just ignored it because I know what's going on. And I mean, yeah, I can try cleaning the hub and cleaning all that stuff and whatever, but I already know what's going on. So I mean, I think I have a couple covers. I don't know if I have any that are any good anymore. The earth magnet part of them are any good anymore. I can try flipping it over maybe and see if the other side's magnetized or not. I don't know. So there's going to be some pretty good videos coming out, seeing if I can, do what I need to do. But like I said, I'll talk to you guys on the flip side.